Also, is Miz on juice?
Man, I don't know, dude. Those before and after pictures were pretty wild. Honest to God, somebody made the most compelling argument that I had ever seen, and I do think I do think he's juicing. And it's because somebody made this big post basically shitting on like streamers and YouTubers, and they were like, he's 100% on juice because streamers and YouTubers don't have the fucking discipline to do anything in their life without cheating. And I was like, you know
True.
what? Fucking true. He probably is juicing. Yeah. That's that,
All right,
but I don't know.
that's all
Yeah,
I had.
I think that with TRT today and shit, like it feels like isn't like TRT basically just like free writing, and you can get it like anywhere you go, right?
Yeah, that's probably like people always talk about like how like bad and everything like Joe Rogan is for all the COVID shit. I unironically think that the worst thing he's done is make TRT like commonplace.
But do you think it
Like
was
no
really
one
Joe
talked about it
Rogan
until
that did it?
no one cared about it until he started talking about how good it is and how he does it and it's not that big of a deal and all of that shit. And that's when like all the like right wing people started talking about it
Wait, wait,
like
wait.
it's
When
not a
did
big
he
deal.
start talking about TRT?
Years before I started watching you, so
Oh,
like
okay, okay. Because I feel
2019,
like in
something like that.
2014, 2015, I started to see like these men's clinics like pop up fucking everywhere. Um, So, but maybe I don't know if that was Joe Rogan inspired or not, but yeah, like but the reference range for healthy T levels is so fucking huge that like a guy can be perfectly healthy with like like 450 nano pico or whatever the fuck, and he can like I think like I've seen some reference ranges up to like 1050 still being within like the normal reference range, so you can get boosted an ungodly amount and be like, oh yeah, I'm just doing this as TRT because I got low T or whatever, and it's like, okay, bro, you're on some massive coke right now, you're fucking roiding, dog. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. What are you gonna do?
All right, last thing before I go, I'm gonna shout out Jada. I'm gonna post a link in chat. Everyone check out fucking the best thing Jada's ever done.
What is that? What is the best thing he's ever done? Okay. There was a study recently that showed how they massively overestimated the amount of T levels needed because they didn't really group people by age. Older men had lower T on average, and the study design was poor in that regard. Even for lower on average, the reference range for a lot of your hormones is really, really, really wide. Um, in my personal opinion, um, in my very personal opinion, I think you should look up the effects of being low on certain hormones. Reading a number is just not enough. Because like somebody could go in and have like, they could measure like 600 T or 550 or whatever, and that could still be low for them. There might be something impacting it. So if you've got like a bunch of mood problems, you're super irritable, you have like no sex drive, like 600 might be low for you. It just, yeah, I think the reference ranges on hormones are so huge. You can't just like look at a number and just like know, like, oh yeah, this is good, this isn't. Do you get your T levels tested regularly? Fuck no. I've tested it twice in my life. I'm low as fuck. I'm hopeless. Okay, find an uphill battle over here. But I have like a really high sex drive. I'm not irritable, except for when you guys are being douchebags. And I'm not like, so like I would never get like if I ever did TRT or anything, I would literally just be roiding for the gym. Like that would be the only reason why. But I think that TRT is like so accessible now that like it almost feels, I don't want to, I wouldn't, but it almost feels like, why wouldn't you? Like if you can go and get like a pellet or an injection or some shit that lasts you for 6 months and you can boost your T by like 400, it almost feels like people, yeah, I think it feels like almost everybody today is like doing that shit. That's the feeling I get. But is there any reason not to? I don't like the idea of fucking with hormones because I think this is like bro medical science. I don't know if this is true at all. This is a feeling I've had from reading tweets. I don't know. This is just a feeling. This is all intuition, baby. So I could be totally wrong. I feel like when you replace hormones, your body gets less used to making them on its own. So I'd be really worried about replacing testosterone because I'd feel like I would start producing less naturally. And then if you ever go off in the future, now you're fucked. You'd be like hooked for life. That would be like that'd be my big worry about like replacing testosterone, especially if I'm already like healthy. Like I don't have effects of low T or anything. So like I'm like maybe I carry like some fat over my midsection or whatever. But like other than that, like I'm not like symptomatic of low T at all. So why would I fuck up my testes or why would I fuck up like my natural hormone production just to like make some gains at the gym? Does TRT only go as high as your natural max T level? I'm I take everything I say with many, many, many grains of salt. but I'm pretty sure that if you go up to a doctor and you ask for like big gains, I'm pretty sure they'll boost you high. I think they'll put you wherever the fuck you want to go, like within reasonable levels. Like I don't know if they'll put you to like 2,000 or some shit, but I think if you go to like a male clinic doctor and you're like, I want to be at like 950 or 1050, like get me up there, doc. I'm pretty sure they'll fucking do it because they don't give a fuck. I'll never have the discipline to do the gym, so there's no point in TRT for me. I think technically, if you have no desire to actually go and gym, okay, also take it careful, not encouraging you to roid. This is only for educational purposes only. But I think technically, some of the people who benefit the most from higher testosterone levels are people that wouldn't work out, because I think having higher T levels just naturally boosts the leanness of your body. Like you'll carry more muscle naturally just having higher testosterone. So if you never go to the gym and you boost your T levels a lot, like you can gain muscle. Like I'm pretty sure people that do like heavy cycles of roids will gain more muscle doing nothing than people that don't roid and go full fucking throttle at the gym. Like boosting your T levels a lot will make you gain like big muscle, but like be careful. Okay. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just saying for educational purposes only. Is it just a myth that roids can make you fat if you don't gym then? Roids will never make you fat. Testosterone is like a cheating hormone when it comes to putting on muscle. There are other like side effects. You can look all this up too. There's like other side effects as well. So some people will talk about, I think if you do like really heavy cycles, you can get like, I think it's called like people call it like a steroid gut, where you could look weird down here. You can get like I don't know what the reason for that is. I've heard you can get really bad acne on like your arms and your shoulders and your back. That'll look like really nasty. There are certain spots of your body that are more receptive to testosterone. They're more sensitive to androgen, another word for testosterone, than other areas. So like your traps will get like really big. I think sometimes it's not medial delt. Your top delt, I think, will get really big, or is it all three of them? But they're like, these muscles up here are really sensitive to androgen, so like you'll get like really big traps, really big shoulders, like disproportionately so. Acne, mood swings, your testes can shrink if you go too big. Probably heart problems, I think, if you really. I mean, you can go look up all the. I was under the impression that the roid gut thing is a myth, and that's actually a gut issue unrelated to test HGH. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
No, I'm the type of guy, big bitches on the side. I'ma spend the money, we can spend a little time. All you gotta do is ask me, and I can make you look classy. Second that you walk past me, I turned the whip around, I had to get you in my backseat. They call me Mr. Plenty. Check the leather on the Bentley. Sure, your friends will get friendly. Maybe I could be your sugar daddy, yeah. Cause I'm all about money.
Okay, there are two genres of music that British people should never touch, okay? That they've never made good contributions to. They should have just never fucked with them ever. One is rap. The second is anything to do with rock, okay? There's never been a good British rock band. There's never been a good British rapper. I don't know why they try. I don't know why they're still fucking trying to get involved in that shit, but they just need to stop, okay? They just need to stop, all right? Hold on, when you say no good British rock bands, are you talking strictly 21st century or no good British rock bands ever? I think the last decent like British rock band to come out was like maybe like the Beatles, but past that, can you think of a single fucking good like rock or prog rock or anything that have been like British musicians? Basically, as soon as Brits pick up guitars, disasters happen. I just don't think they could do it that well. Compared to American rock bands like Journey, the Eagles, AC/DC, Metallica, like what do you have? What do you have from the UK? What do you have from England? There's like nothing. It's an embarrassment. Nickelback, Oasis. Yeah, true. Vosh's first day on the job.
I am admittedly beset by tiredness.